Hi, my name is Alex Papia. I'm a City of Waukesha 911 dispatcher. I've worked for the city for 8.5 years. For the City of Waukesha, we have 3 different positions that we work when you're a 911 dispatcher. The first one is the phones position, the second position is police, and the third would be fire. I dispatch all 3, we rotate the positions. Phones, you answer any non-emergency line coming in. Police is strictly for radio traffic and speaking to the officers. The fire side, we use EFD, which is Emergency Fire Dispatch. We dispatch the medical side, and we use Emergency Medical Dispatch. And then we also answer just like service calls. So if it's a service alarm, trees down, those are the different roles that we have at each position. We have 10 minutes before our shift starts, and we look over the call history for the last 16 hours so that we know what has happened since we've left and what we are coming into. We are also given the opportunity to talk to our partners who are already on the floor to know what active calls are going on, what calls are holding, what has happened, and what needs to be passed along to us as we start our shift. And then after that 10-minute kind of roll call that we have, we then get on the floor and we take over the position. So one day I'll work police, the next day I'll be on fire, and the day after that I'll be on the phones position. If a 911 call comes in for me, my initial intro is 911, what's the address of emergency? That's the most important, obviously, so we can send help to the right location. After that, we would confirm the person's phone number, and then we say, tell me exactly what happened. We do that, it allows the caller to take control of the call and let us know what is going on. If it is a medical call, we will immediately start an ambulance to the address that they've provided for us, and then we continue to gather further information. If it's a police call, it's a little bit different. We're trying to gather what is going on. Are there weapons involved? Are there suspects involved? Is anybody injured? And then we kind of gather information from there, route it to the person on police, who then dispatches officers to it. But yeah, you have to determine, is this a police call? Is this a medical call? Are we sending both police and fire? You have to critically think through those moments so that you're providing the best service you can to our citizens. I think something that people may not realize is that we do have to go from 0 to 100. We could be having a pretty mellow day, and all of a sudden one call changes that, and you can't predict it and you can't prepare for it. You just have to be ready for it. The level of multitasking that we do in the room, unless you do a sit-in and you see it, you are certainly not aware of all the things that are happening in the background. When you call, I think there's this misconception that we just answer the call and that when we hang up with you, it's done. That's very far from the truth. We are very much involved in a lot of the behind the scenes of trying to locate things, especially on the police side. I think it probably sounds cliche to say, but I do enjoy most being able to help our citizens. And secondly, that you don't know what you're going to come into. Every day is different. No single call is the same. They can be similar, but they're not ever the same. And that's what I enjoy most, is the challenge of being forced to critically think through an incident, provide the best possible care I can to the citizens, and in return, hopefully have a good outcome.